You got dirt under your nails, pulling through the bushes, running with snail, second best.
Some of the ideas are from way back when we very first started getting in a room and writing together. And 4 of the tracks that made it onto the album were written about 2 or 3 weeks before we actually went into the studio.
Yeah.
We just had these, I'd come up with the backbones of these 4 songs, and we got into a rehearsal room and I stuck up a couple of microphones and took it home and laid down a guide vocal, and I just thought there was something really cool about these songs, and sent them to Evanson, and we met up with him before we went in there, and he said, look, you've got to do these songs, there's something really unique about them. And they actually ended up being 4 of the strongest on the record, so in a way it was great that we ended up doing it when we did, because if it was any earlier they wouldn't have made it onto that. So yeah, it's a real combination of older, new, and
yeah, it's cool.
The last
it
couple
keeps
of
it
years.
kind of interesting for us as well, that it's like such a mix, and we were happy with, we had lots of songs that we were happy to be on the album and we were happy to use, and we had to pick 12 songs to be on the record, and we kind of all sat down, and it was difficult to decide.
Yeah.
And it ended up making sense in the end. But it's cool that the songs have been, I mean, Caroline was one of the ones that was like me and you before we even had the other guys involved.
Yeah.
I mean, it took on a different life once we got Antonio and JP involved, and it became a bit different. But that stems from an idea when, before we'd even thought about making a band, we were just jamming a bit of music, and then
there was just that hook to it that just stuck, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then some of the tracks being so recent, which was cool because some of the tracks we just went in and we knew how to play them. We played them a lot live, and so we just counted it in, played them through 3 or 4 times, and that was it, because we knew them through and through. And then some of them, because they were new, we got to mess with them a little bit while we were in the studio. We got to make up a few different things about them.
Yeah.
And especially the last track, Lost Our Way, we got to really kind of be a bit creative with that, and it was because we hadn't played it before live, and
one of the new ones. And Animals changed loads.
Yeah.
That was on the fence as to whether we would actually record that track, because it was just, there was enough about it to give it a go, but there was something about it that wasn't quite right. And then Evanson was like, you need to try a riff there in the chorus rather than a chord progression, and we did. We're like, well, this is amazing, and it's for me, it's one of the standout tracks.
Yeah, for sure.
But the whole thing, the big thing for us, it's all about the songs. Really, they've just got to be strong songs, and I think we definitely picked the 12 best. I hope we did, anyway.